Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I almost said Wednesday because I'm out of it and tired, and maybe you are too. All right, live in the studio again, doing my Tuesday 10:30 meeting. Got to do a break real quick, so here we go. Excuse me, sorry. Your family's invited to the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium to create some extreme fun at Eggs, Paws, and Claws, April 14th and 15th. That's this weekend. You can get signed up for a chance to win tickets when you head to 1049theriver.com. And sometimes when you're live, you mess up. You stutter. You mess up your words, and you just keep talking. So that's just, I don't know how I get paid to do this, but it is what it is, right? So I hope you're having a great day so far. I know the weather's kind of crummy. It's not nearly as good as yesterday, but we've got to have the rain to get the flowers, yada, yada, yada. So there it is. So again, we're doing these every Tuesday at 10:30, so we hope you'll subscribe. Maybe you have a friend who loves listening to the river, who loves being a part of just community and living life together. Let them know that they can also sign up, and you'll get a little notification letting you know when we're getting ready to do the videos, just so you can be a part of what's happening here. You're welcome to comment at any time on the stuff we're talking about, or if there's something else in the news, or something in your life, or maybe something funny you saw on Facebook. You're welcome to share whatever you want. And it can really just drop out of left field. It doesn't matter. That's okay. It can really just be anything that's on your mind, anything that's on your heart. We've talked about already just a couple random things. My son transitioning to a toddler bed. We also talked about just what God is having you confront head on. I am going to be doing, in the next couple weeks, one of those black facial masks. It's called a charcoal mask, and you put it on and it makes your skin look fabulous, but I've heard that taking it off is the really difficult part. It can be painful, but your skin looks great. You know, with us ladies, we'll do the craziest stuff for beauty. So I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm going to check in on Facebook to see who's joining me today. Thank you again so much for being here. It's fun to just kind of do this life thing together. Sorry, I got something in my throat. All right. Hi, guys. So glad you're here. Lori, Melissa, Brittany, Lisa, hi, Donna. So glad you're here. So we're going to be talking here very shortly about an interesting road trip that I just had. I don't want to give it away yet. I shared a little bit about it yesterday, and I had Sabrina call in and share something really funny. So we're going to dive into that here in just a few minutes. I'm going to do the river positive thought very quickly here, so stand by. That's what they say in the TV world, right? Stand by. So I can try to sound cool. All right, here we go. I think it's that spring allergy thing that's going on. I think that's what I have. Does anybody else have the constant drainage? It's like you don't have a cold, but just constantly clearing your throat. Does anybody have that? Let me know. I'm sorry. This is just life. All right, here we go. The River. I'm Mary. So glad you're here. It's easy to get caught up in what the world tells you, to have more, and more, whether it's money in your bank account, a bigger house, a nicer car, a better neighborhood, all that stuff in life that we get distracted with, but doesn't really matter. Here is some healthy, positive perspective today. It's our river positive thought. Start collecting moments, not things. So much truth there in that river positive thought. Start collecting moments, not things. I was even thinking about that this morning as I was reading it. And I used to struggle with money being my security blanket. And for years and years and years in college, and even once I got married, I really would just hang on to my money because I felt like that's where my security was. I felt like that was going to make me happier. And as I slowly got older and God started breaking down my heart in that area in my life, I realized that it's not about how much money you have in the bank. It's about enjoying life with the ones you love and creating memories together. And so I've been able to let go a lot actually in that area, but it's taking a lot of time. Trust me, it has not been like this quick, easy, like, oh, I feel great and I'm gonna go spend money. Yeah, it's been really tough. Thank you guys. Funny, Mitchell, there's something on my chin. So Easter coming up this weekend, that's really exciting. And you may have your Easter traditions that you do with your family. Maybe that involves dyeing Easter eggs. Maybe that involves doing the Easter egg hunts. Maybe you go do pictures with the Easter bunny. This is hilarious. So Haley, who does the afternoon show with Josh, shared this really funny story about her friend who wanted to take her dog to get his picture taken with the Easter bunny. Not her niece or nephew, not her child, her dog to get pictures with the Easter bunny. I'm thinking with most dogs, probably not a great idea, but apparently it went really well. The dog did not chew on the Easter bunny like it was a chew toy. He got the pictures taken and I'm excited to see them because it was a success. So curious for you if you have any fun childhood memories from your past, from Easter, or maybe something you're recreating as an adult with your family. Feel free to even share a picture in the comment section on the Facebook page. You can do that as well. We haven't done the whole Easter bunny picture thing yet with my son. Knowing him, it's unpredictable because he's unpredictable. So it could go really well and he can smile and be happy, or not so much. But I don't think we're ready to test it out just yet. He's almost 2.5, and I don't think I'm ready to go there yet. So we'll see as he gets a little bit older. Something else going on Easter related is an awesome video we have posted on the Rivers Facebook page. If you just scroll, you can find it. And it's about coloring Easter eggs, but this is a unique, fun idea. And I love it because once you're done, you kind of have a dessert. So what you do is, there's a little tray there. You fill it with either shaving cream, so that's not going to be dessert, or like Cool Whip, you completely fill it up. You put in some food coloring, and then you just roll the eggs in that. But you have to see it done because the way I'm describing it doesn't even give you a full picture of what it looks like. It's just something you have to see. And there's a picture of Eric from the morning show in a full bunny costume, a pink one. So you got to see that too. So check out the video there when you scroll again, and it says Easter egg shaving cream video. So make sure you check that out, and you can do that with your family. Like I said, if you do the Cool Whip, the whipped cream way, then you can have dessert there at the end. It's just something light and yummy to enjoy. All right, we'll be going up here in just a couple minutes to talk about my interesting road trip story. It's crazy. I have one friend here at the station, her name's Olivia, and I've always told her that she needs to write a book because she has the most insane things happen to her. I mean, just her entire life, and it's the funniest stuff. I mean, I'm always in tears, I'm losing it. And I'm starting to see a little bit of that in my life, so I don't know if it's just as you get older, you're like losing your mind and weird things start happening, or if it's just for an individual specifically, crazy stuff happens. But I'm starting to see that play out more and more in my life, and you'll see why here in a minute. Hi guys. Don't forget, make sure you subscribe for these videos. Again, every Tuesday at 10:30 we're doing these, and you'll get a little notification letting you know when another one's coming up. So feel free to subscribe, let people you know about the videos as well so they can subscribe too. The more the merrier, just doing this whole life thing together and covering 8 million topics in a 30-minute segment. So it's always fun to do. Thank you, Lori. You're so sweet. This shirt is like 10 years old, I think. And as you see, this is a au naturel day for me. No makeup, my hair's gross, so I just slapped a hat on. And I even thought this morning there was that girl side of me that was thinking, I probably should have done my hair, I probably should have put on makeup, I probably should wear something a little more presentable. But then I realized I just need to not care. I I just need to be comfortable in my skin and just be okay with it. So ladies, I just want to encourage you today, whether you're in yoga pants or a hat or you're dressed to the nines, whatever, you're beautiful, you're awesome, and I'm so thankful for all of you as we do this whole life thing together. You know, it can be stressful and crazy. All right, we have Miss Sabrina on the line here. She's ready to go. So we're going to do this break real quick again about a road trip that I took this past weekend, and it's pretty interesting. So here we go. Stand by. The River. Hey there, I'm Mary. Life is so unpredictable. You get curveballs all the time that you didn't see coming, especially when it comes to road tripping. You never know what's going to happen. You're out of your comfort zone. You're maybe being spontaneous, and that's what happened to me. I mentioned yesterday on the air that I went on a recent work trip with a friend. We went to New York. I've never been to Niagara Falls, so we saw that on the sign. And my friend talked me into going there. And I'm thinking, okay, it's not too far out of the way. We'll just go quickly, see it, and come back. Well, we had no clue that you have to not only have your driver's license with you, but another form of identification. So your birth certificate or a passport. We had neither of those. So as we pull up to the gate, they see our ID, and they're asking us the normal questions, but then it goes to another section of questions because we don't have another form of identification. I am the type that I freak out about anything I don't have control over, anything that's just out of my comfort zone. So I am panicking, nervous, shaky, sweating. My friend's cool as a cucumber until they let us through the gate, but they say, you need to pull over in this section. From there, some police officers came out to talk to us. In my head, because I'm such a worrywart, we're already in jail. I have already fast forward to that. We are in jail. I'm calling my parents to come pick me up. I'm just in this crazy place. Well, after about 20 minutes, what felt like an interrogation, they finally let us go, and we explained, we just want to spend like 30 seconds seeing Niagara Falls, and then we're out of here. We wanted to see the Canadian side. So they finally let us through. We saw them. We took a couple pictures, and we were out of there. Never again do I want to experience that. Sabrina is joining us, and she has some knowledge she wanted to pass along to not only me, but you too. All right, so maybe you didn't get arrested. Maybe nothing as crazy as that happened. What are your favorite travel road trip stories that you have gone on in the past? Maybe something more recent. I just need to feel better about what happened to me because I'm thinking this is just not normal. 614-479-1049. 614-479-1049. So there it is. That is my crazy road trip story. Can you believe it? I legit thought we were getting arrested. Like, it was the worst panicky feeling ever. It was awful. But thankfully, got to see Niagara Falls, and one time was more than enough for me, so I never want to go back. I'm not trying to hate on anybody, but it was scary. They mean business, they're serious, and yeah, it was just terrifying. All right, guys, so I would love to hear your stories. Feel free to post there. Oh, we're getting a call. So let's see what they have to say about their special road trip. Hi, the river. What's your name?
Good morning. This is Tanya. How are you this morning?
Tanya, I'm great. Do you have a road trip story for me?
Not road trip. Actually, just a regular trip.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Talking about passports, it is a good investment. It's $10 a year, but I have dual nationality. So my parents, when I was 11 years old, decided to did an exchange for some tickets to travel to Mexico, from Spain to Mexico.
Okay.
So for being, we left the country with an American passport, and thinking about being Mexico, I'm like, oh, we're just going to use the Spanish passport. Well, lo and behold, they were questioning us for over half an hour, saying, well, how do you leave Spain? Well, because of American passport. I'm like, well, it doesn't show. And at the time, it was really iffy to have dual citizenship. So that's when I learned the hard lesson to just go with one passport, and that's it. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter. The U.S. passport will save you a lot.
Yeah, I think I'm going to carry my ID, my passport, my birth certificate, my marriage license, my social security card, my blood type.
Your firstborn as well, just in case.
Yes. It's scary though, isn't it, when you're thinking about getting in trouble and I promise I'm not doing anything and I'm innocent. It's really scary.
Yeah, it really is. But I would suggest just put the passport in your glove box somewhere and don't turn it on you.
Okay.
Because something happens to your purse or to your wallet and there you go. And then you have to redo the whole thing. So just put your passport in the glove box.
Woo!
Just forget about it.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're safe and okay. That's good to hear.
Yes, thank you so much. You have an awesome day.
All right, you too. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I don't know if you were able to hear her there, but she said that you need to always have your passport with you. She had dual citizenship and had some issues trying to go over to Mexico, and it was just a train wreck. And she said, basically, your passport that you get here in the States, she said, will get you out of anything. It'll save you. So throw it in your glove box, and she said to travel with it all the time, just to be safe. And I could see why I should have had it with me. It was scary. And I would tell you, one of the guys even said to me, you just accidentally drove across the bridge? And we said, no, we want to go see Niagara Falls. We got on the bridge on purpose. We didn't know we needed, all of that stuff. So, again, I don't want to be in trouble with the law, so I'm good. Thank you guys for being here. Again, every Tuesday, 10:30 a.m. Feel free to sign up. Invite others to sign up as well. You'll get a little notification letting you know when we do the live videos. Comment on whatever's going on, your Easter traditions, those crazy road trips where maybe like me you almost got arrested, detained somewhere. Whatever's going on, would love, love, love to hear from you. I'm waiting for one of these juicy stories to come in. I know they're out there, but maybe you're too shy to share it. I mean, I just put mine out there. Come on. That was a pretty embarrassing story. Something on a little more serious note that I wanted to share. It's a little quote we have posted on our Facebook page, and you can scroll to find that as well, just like the Easter egg shaving cream video. It says, rest is a weapon given to us by God. The enemy hates it because he wants us to be stressed out. And think about that. We know that our bodies are designed that we need rest and relaxation time, and I'm the poster child of doing this. I will run myself ragged. Part of it is because I'm a people pleaser, but also I see all these things wanting my attention, and without stopping myself and going, okay, prioritize, I just try to do everything, and then my anxiety that I've talked about before just grows and grows and grows, and then I'm angry, I'm bitter, I'm just a grumpy person and not fun to be around. And then I'm looking at God like, what are you doing? Slow things down. Stop requiring so much of me. He's not asking all of that of you. Just because something may be good is being put in your life doesn't mean you have to say yes. As a people pleaser, I've had to learn that. There's going to be great stuff that's going to come your way and my way. That doesn't mean that it's supposed to be done right then and right there. So we know that as we hear about getting 7 or 8 hours of sleep and eating good and exercising, we have to do all of that. And also that alone time, that time with God, to just get recharged and refreshed. So we're taking care of us. and then we can function and be healthy. That's so important. I need to tattoo that on my arm to look at it every day because I am so bad about getting in rest and relaxation time. And I'm the type that I crash and burn. And my husband says very politely and gently, well, honey, you didn't have to do all of that. You chose to do a lot of that stuff. You're right, I did. So that's something that I have to learn. So something I just want to pass on to you too. And you can find that quote again there on the Rivers Facebook page. And feel free to share it there. Maybe you know somebody like me who doesn't know how to say no and just runs themselves ragged. All right, another quick break right here. Sorry, I forgot not to sing. I forgot you were here. I'm always singing and dancing when I'm in here by myself, and it's scary. It's also scary that we have these windows out here that go out to the lobby of the station, so when people come in and I'm just like rocking out on my headphones, I've got some interesting looks, I will tell you that. Okay, here we go. The River. Hi there, my name is Mary. A lot of things coming your way. You're seeing a lot of hurt and struggle and suffering, and it's hard to function and be in a healthy place when you're seeing all of that. Well, here's a song with great perspective. My Hope is in You from Aaron Schust. All right, guys, we still have a few more minutes together. Oh, Brittany, I know rest is so hard. I think that we've been brainwashed and kind of just been taught to think that the busier you are, the more important you are, the more productive you are, the more successful you are. But that's not it at all. I've actually heard somebody talking about one time the most successful people knew how to say no and prioritize and didn't say yes to everything. And we're not talking about here about being successful, but it's being successful in taking care of yourself. Because if you're not good and healthy, I mean, in the most loving way, what good are you? What good are me? We're just exhausted and bitter all the time, you know, and just struggling. Thank you guys for being here again. Thank you guys. Happy Tuesday. I have a friend who says like happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. And it's so sweet, but sometimes I don't like being reminded what day it is unless it's Friday. Is that mean of me to say that? Sometimes I'm like, I'm good unless it's Friday. Just good morning, good afternoon, good evening, you know, that's good for me. Don't forget to check out, we also have these amazing, beautiful Easter videos that are going to be posted on the Rivers Facebook page. So make sure you're checking back to see those. There's some really beautiful ones just about the season and what it represents and what's going on there. So make sure you're always checking back to see what's going on there. Again, as we're just celebrating something so big, and just what it represents is absolutely incredible. So just a message for you to check out there. All right, we're going up on the air again. This will be a quick one. The River. I'm Mary. It's easy to get caught up in the thought that God cares about the exterior and your appearance and the brand of clothes you're wearing, but thankfully this song tells us otherwise, that he cares about what's going on the inside. There's love in the outcome. It's the God I Know on the River. Awesome song there. Love that one. It tells us everything opposite of what the world tells us. that God's worried about what's going on in here and how you're treating others, and you know, the condition of your heart. That's what he's really concerned with and cares about that. All this other stuff going on, yeah, none of it matters. Well, thank you guys again for hanging out. Again, we're doing this every single Tuesday morning, right around 10:30. So you can subscribe. You'll get that notification when we do the live video, so that'll automatically pop up for you. Again, in the future here, I'm going to be talking about that black charcoal facial mask that makes your skin look amazing, but you can barely talk or you can barely get it off your face. My one friend told me that her face was bright red and on fire, but today as I look at her skin, it's flawless, so I'm willing to give it a shot. It's just going to be a little risky doing it while I'm on the air trying to talk and while I'm looking at and talking to you. Not sure how I got into this whole embarrassing myself in front of people, but it is what it is. If you've done one of those masks before, do you mind commenting and letting me know how it is? Because I am really nervous about it. But again, the things we do for beauty, I mean, the high heels we wear that are so awful and uncomfortable, the crazy things we put in our hair. I've heard of some women putting eggs in their hair. I guess with Easter, I don't know if that's a tradition or that's something they do all the time. I've also talked about in the past, it was a snail facial mask. That is one thing I'm not willing to do because I can't even stand looking at those creatures. Yuck. So just some random things I'll be talking about here in the future, and also just stuff with my son. We're getting ready to dive into potty training, and I'm going to be really honest with you. Our foster son, we mastered that with him, and he just took to it right away. It was super simple. My son is a little more dig your heels in the mud type of kid, so I'm not excited about the whole potty training process with him, and I'm putting it off as long as I can. But without going into like gross, yucky details, it's time. It is time to potty train. So we'll talk about that here in the near future, and I'm going to need some advice and some help. I may need to hire some of you to help me with the potty training process. It's nuts. So thank you for being here. Again, hope you'll be here next Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning. Don't forget to sign up. You'll get that little notification each time we're doing the video, and invite friends and family to be a part of this as well, so we can just share life and live it together and encourage one another. So have an awesome rest of the week. Love all of you. Have a great day. Take care.